When you hear the term public servant, what does that mean to you personally?
A public servant is someone who serves the public, the community, which in my role is easy to do, or it's very important for my job. I love that aspect of my job. It's, giving back to the community, sourcing out community needs, finding a way to fulfill those needs, just really being a community hub as far as the library goes, and being able to facilitate those needs as best as we can.
A public servant has the responsibility to serve the public and to provide services and programs for the good of the community.
It's about committing to fairness, accountability, and a greater good. Also, being a public servant means understanding that the work that I do directly impacts the lives of individuals, families, and the community.
For me, it's really about personal commitment. I think being a public servant is something that, starts from within, and it's about wanting my community to be the best that it can. I'm pretty passionate about the work that we do here, and I work with youth in particular, and helping them understand that the world is so much bigger than what they have experienced and grown up in is pretty incredible.
Someone who is going to help serve the needs of the public when they come in to visit us, whether it be from issuing them a birth certificate, helping them with an election question, or anything like that. Basically to help serve them in the best way that we can.
For me, I think of the term worthiness, and I would hope to be able to be worthy of what my voters and my constituents need and want.
How do you stay connected to the people you serve and ensure their needs guide the work you do?
By going out to them when I can, going out and talking to various civic groups and so forth, inviting them into our operations to see what we do and how we do it. It's always great when they do show an interest and want to come in and see what we do, because we're proud of the work that we do.
We are incredibly fortunate to have a very small number of youth under supervision and probation. And because we're such a small unit, I stay very connected to the youth that we work with and support and their families, because I stay very connected to other agencies in the community. Being able to share that information and work on those systemic issues so that we can remove those barriers, not just for the youth and families we work with, but for the whole community.
Really talking with people, talking with our community, and seeing what those needs are, and then sourcing a way to make things happen.
I stay connected by actively listening to the staff that I work directly with. They are the subject matter expert. They are engaging in the community every day they come to work.
IT works very closely with departments, and we are in constant communication, learning about their technical challenges and priorities. And once we know that information, we're able to work with them to develop solutions that will help them better serve the public.
Can you share a specific experience where you felt you made a tangible impact on an individual or the community in your role?
Let me reframe on how the county employee, a public servant, has impacted me. I was a newly graduate from a four-year university. I moved back down to be with my parents. I couldn't find a job, and I had to go down to the local welfare department and apply for aid. Instead of, casting perceptions on me, the staff helped me navigate the system and got me the aid that I needed to help me get me back on my feet.
So it would be probably the most basic thing I do, story time 3 times a week. Been doing it for over 20 years. But I have, kids that have now grown, and they bring their kids to story time, or I run into them in the community. And it's not one specific tangible experience, but it's so nice when I run into people and adults I don't even recognize anymore because they're grown, but they remember little crafts that we did or certain stories or just how they loved the library and how welcoming it was. And it was just being that like positive part of someone's childhood is really heartwarming. So it's nice to know that I have that impact.
When we digitized our records for military folks when they are discharged from the military, I found out that the National Archives had lost those in a fire, and we were able to digitize what we have, send them to them, and then also send them to our local Veterans Affairs office so they can get their benefits sooner.
Really, what I view as success is being able to be a light in our community and provide for guidance to our community and support. And that's what I really envision as success.
One experience that I had was assisting the county with our ERP implementation. It was a more modern solution. It included HR, payroll, and finance. This solution allowed to replace manual, time-consuming paper processes and created new processes that were more effective and efficient.
I mean, I hope I do that every day, but this is my 26th year, and I worked with a lot of adult probationers, juvenile offenders, families, and one of the things that I frequently tell my staff is that you don't always know the difference that you're making at the time. We always say, we're planting seeds, and we don't know when those seeds are going to bloom or grow, but sometimes they really do, and they grow big.
What do you think is the most important quality a public servant should have, and how do you try to embody that in your role?
I feel important qualities are commitment to service and also integrity. My role in IT is to ensure that county data is protected and our networks are protected against cybersecurity attacks.
Connection, being connected to your public, to the people you're serving, to the resources that are out there. I think that's the most important part of my job is connecting those things.
Passion, a drive to help everyone do better, because again, as I said before, it just helps the whole community do better and be better so that we're taking care of each other.
I believe the most important quality is empathy. Empathy allows us to serve the people with dignity and understanding, even in difficult situations.
I always have purpose in my life and am guided by purpose and principles, and I would hope that the way I live my life and the examples that I set, that it shows through.
Compassion. Just be on the other side of that counter with them. Put yourself into their shoes. They may not know what they're asking for when they come in, to help them with getting those questions answered and so forth, but it's compassion.